In a small village nestled in the mountains of Japan, there lived a young man named Kenji. Despite being admired for his good looks and intelligence, Kenji was deeply unhappy. He had been searching for love for a long time, but all his relationships had ended in disappointment. Feeling lost and alone, he decided to seek the wisdom of a Zen master who lived in a nearby temple. As he approached the temple, Kenji felt his heart racing with anticipation. He entered the temple gates and saw the master sitting serenely in the garden, surrounded by beautiful lotus flowers. Kenji bowed respectfully and asked, "Master, how can I find love?" The master smiled and replied, "Love is like a lotus flower. It grows in the mud and blooms in the sun. Cultivate your own inner beauty, and love will come to you naturally." Kenji was confused. He had never heard such a metaphor before. "Master," he asked, "how can love be like a lotus flower?" The master motioned for Kenji to sit beside him. "Observe these lotus flowers," he said. "They are rooted in the mud, yet they grow towards the light. Their beauty arises from their struggle to reach the sun." Kenji watched the lotus flowers swaying in the gentle breeze, and he felt a sense of peace wash over him. He realized that he had been seeking love outside himself, but perhaps love was something that he needed to cultivate within himself first. The master noticed the change in Kenji's expression and continued, "Just like the lotus flower, you too must cultivate your own inner beauty. Your true self is like the lotus flower hidden within the mud of your mind. With time and practice, you can rise above the mud and let your inner beauty shine." The master taught Kenji how to meditate and focus on his inner self, encouraging him to let go of his worries and fears. Kenji found solace in the stillness of meditation and began to understand the power of self-love. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. Kenji visited the temple regularly and practiced the master's teachings diligently. He noticed that his mind was becoming clearer and more focused, and he felt a sense of joy and peace that he had never experienced before. One day, as he was leaving the temple, Kenji noticed a young woman sitting by the river. She was gazing at the lotus flowers and seemed lost in thought. Kenji approached her and struck up a conversation. They talked for hours, and he found himself drawn to her gentle nature and kind heart. As they parted ways, Kenji realized that he had found something he had been searching for all along. He had found love, not by seeking it outside himself, but by cultivating his own inner beauty. The lotus flower had shown him the way, and he was grateful for the master's wisdom. Years went by, and Kenji and his wife visited the temple often. They would sit by the lotus pond and marvel at the beauty of the flowers. Kenji knew that his journey had led him to the love he had been searching for, and he was filled with gratitude for the lotus flower that had shown him the way. Thank you for watching this video about the story of the lotus flower and the wise words of the Zen master. As we have learned, love is not something that can be found by actively searching for it, but rather by cultivating our own inner beauty. Just as the lotus flower grows in the mud and blooms in the sun, so too can we grow and blossom into the best versions of ourselves. So take some time to reflect on the wisdom of this story, and remember to nurture your own inner beauty. And who knows, love may just come to you naturally. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more inspirational stories like this one.